You were the judicial head, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. So please, what did you do? Did you really work well?
Okay, yes. Yeah, so when we started, we drafted the constitution, which I was a part of it. I remember the immediate executives had to share the document with me. I proofread them. I did some few corrections and sent it back to them. And also establishing the association. There was a time we needed an amount of money, which they tax the committee chairs to pay a certain amount of money, voluntary amount, which I think I did. From time to time, to the president also, sick. How we could go with the running of the association. So I've been very active when it comes to the association. Yeah. So thank you.
Most of the committees were not working. How would you, or what measures would you put in place for the various committees to work?
Okay, so aside the individual committees creating a group for themselves, I would want to host, if I become the president, God willing, I want to host the heads of the various committees, which I would continuously engage them. So I think the continual engagement of the heads of the committees would also extend to the members of the committee. Once you are tasked by the executive body to do something, you extend it to your members of the committee, and then you do it. So I think continuous engagement of the heads will also help them to be active. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Felix. I'll take two more questions. Maybe one from Solo, if you have a question.
Yeah, Felix.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Solo. Okay. Safino, if you have a question, you can ask.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
Felix.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This my question is based on the publicity or the advertisement of you as a university. Though you have is over 5 years old, you have is only known in most parts of them. What do you intend to do to publicize the university aside what the university is doing currently?
Okay, so what we can do is that one, we will have to also encourage activities to be held. Sorry, please. Yeah, we'll have to encourage activities to be held both on campus or as association, members, so that we invite people to come and then witness whatever we are up to. And also, as members of the association, we should be bold to put out, our, logo, or talk to people about our, university. What I have here currently, you can see is a lab coat which is embroidered by the logo of the university, which means that when you go out there, you should be able to carry the name of the university, something that will show that you are from UHAS. As an alumni, okay? Because when you go to Polebu, for instance, their lab coats anywhere, they are embroidered with the logo of the school, the medical school. And it's so, clear. Everybody sees it. And people ask questions. So I sit here most of the time and people see the logo and they be like, oh, yeah, you are a student of UHAS. Yeah. And I tell them what the school is up to and all that. So I think when we conscientize the alumni, they are going to carry our names out there with our Felix, items. Thank you very much.
One last question. Ivy, do you have a question?
Yes, Mark, I do. So, Felix,
quick one,
I have
because
a question.
spent almost 15 minutes. So
You listed some experiences in terms of work and other leadership positions. Now, I want you to state one specific role you played in any leadership position and tell me one challenging thing and how you were able to resolve it. And then
Okay,
my
so
second question, what vision do you have
okay,
for the association? Thank you.
please, your second question, please.
My second question is, what vision do you have for the
For the
association? What
association.
dream do you have for the association?
Felix, all these
Okay.
things within 1 minute, please.
Okay, yeah. So with my current role as the head of facility of Alpha Medical Center, I've been able to supervise and manage the staff under me. We are able to take care of about 60 clients a day, and personally, I do that alone. And this is something that is challenging, but we go through it once a while. We conscientize the staff, and then they're able to go extra mile to do the work that is expected of us. Thank you very much. Now, with the vision of the association, I want to put the association in a way that we see ourselves as how we used to be on campus, not as rivals and fighting for things that will not really bring the association good. So I want us to stay as friends as we used to be. In that manner, we are going to fight national interest. And also, I want to see the association to be one of the vibrant and respected, one among all the investors in this country. And the lastly is to say that we want to, embark on certain programs that will benefit both the association members and the school. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Felix.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, and you hear from us soon.
Okay, thank you too, Mike.
Okay. Gabriel.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry, there
Thank you
has
very
been a
much.
challenge admitting you. Sometimes we admit you and then your mic will be off. So we weren't able to get into contact with you. All right. So it will be very quick. We won't waste so much time. I'll ask you a few questions and then the others will also do the same. Those here are Richard. We have Richard here. We have Beatrice. We have Solomon is now joining. We have Ivy. And then me. All right.
All
So,
right. Yeah.
quick questions. I realized from your CV that you have held a couple of positions. I would like to know, how would you describe your leadership style?
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening to you and good evening to your panelists. Thank you very much for the opportunity to join you in this interview. I would describe my leadership style as charismatic, transformational.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I just got you. Let me continue.
Hello,
Okay.
Mark, please.
Okay.
Just a quick one.
Yeah.
Please, Mr. Gabriel, the earpiece, the mouthpiece should not be touching your is giving some feedback. It's touching your shirt, right? Good. You can hold it close to your mouth. That'll be fine.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. So you describe your leadership style as charismatic, transformational. Can you mention one instance where you used this leadership style to solve a problem?
Okay, thank you very much. by the grace of God, I've used this leadership style to when I was serving as the president of the University of Health and Allied Sciences, Nursing and Midwifery Students Association. By the grace of God, I use this leadership style to work closely in proximity with management to secure the first ever skills lab and then the anatomy lab for the university. And by the grace of God, I've also worked with other layers of the UHAS NAMSA to get students in this and to also get students prepared, register for the licensing examinations, and so on.
Okay, so thank you. What was the problem there? You've only given me the solution, but I can't tell the problem. What was the problem?
Thank you very much. In those days, when I was a student of UHAS, we have to travel several miles to other institutions to go and do practicals. That is, we have to go to Nursing Training College Hall to get ourselves, or we have to go there to be taught the practicals.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
it's not something that was really
I
good.
get
So
All right.
my people are here. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Aside money, how would you motivate your team? If you are in a team with other people, how, and maybe you are the leader, how would you motivate them aside giving them money?
Thank you very much. Leadership is not all about money. I'm a man who believes in the spirit of volunteerism. So when the success comes, we all volunteer, and the success comes, we all benefit from the success. So I will not only motivate my people with money. No, once the success is there, and it is beneficial to all the members, especially the members of the association I intend to lead, that alone speaks volumes.
You've not answered my question. I wanted to know what you would do to motivate the people. What would you do to motivate them? Some people can motivate their team by giving them money.
Yeah, so
I'm saying that in case there's no money,
yes.
How would you motivate them? Okay.
Yes, that's why I'm saying that by the grace of God, I will motivate them by the success that we've been able to achieve.
Okay.
So,
right.
for example, when I was the leader of UHAS NAMSA, and we've been able to secure the first ever skills lab, I didn't motivate my team members with money, but with this also the skills lab.
Okay, I get
and
you.
with the,
All right.
that's
Thank
a
you
way of
very
also motivating my people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A last one. I think some people have raised issues with your legitimacy, as in your ability to stand as an executive. From your certificate, we have on it 2017. But on your CV, you completed yours in 2016. Do you see any disparity there? Hello, Gabriel. Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, please, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
saying
can hear
that.
you
Did you hear the
now.
question?
No, kindly come again.
Okay, so I'm saying that usually on a CV, what we do is to put the year of completion, as in the time that the date that is written on your CV, on your certificate, that is the date that you are supposed to use on your CV. But I see in your CV that you completed yours in 2016, but then your certificate states that you completed 2017. Are you aware about the difference in the yearbook?
Yes, please, I'm aware.
Okay. So is it a mistake
Hello?
it is intentional?
wasn't intentional. It was something that has been backed by documents, both from the university and from the students' portal and everything. Prior to graduating in 2016, I have finished all my courses. I have passed all my courses. But prior to the graduation in 2016, a list of graduating students was published, and my name was omitted. And I know there will come a time like this. So, by the grace of God, I have actually kept those documents for the vetting committee. So this is a copy of the list, the graduation list that was published, and my name was not part of it. So we inquired from the university, why was my name not part of the graduation list after I've passed all my course? And then so in my short, that's the list,
Okay.
that's the graduation list.
Okay.
So the university gave us an hello. Please,
Yeah,
can you
we are listening. We are all listening to you.
hear me? So the university gave us an answer that one of my course that I have passed, a course that is a normal labor and puerium, was not captured
Okay.
by by virtue of oversight and I would say oversight on their part. At that time, the list for graduation was already published. So even though we were proud to the graduation, we have written, and personally have also written letters to the university informing them about those errors, anomalies on my student portal. And this is the letter to that effect, capturing all the courses that were omitted on the portal to alert them that there's a fire on the mountain. They need to correct this quickly in order not to affect anyone during the graduation. And I believe in School of Nursing and Midwifery, almost everyone in the class wrote this letter. This is my copy, capturing
Okay.
all the lists.
All right.
So we wrote that, and then the investigator came and then gave us a letter, and I have a copy also here for the
Okay.
vetting committee today. The
Okay.
investigator gave me a letter, gave us a
Okay.
letter that they
So
have aired. It was a mistake on their.
okay. Thank you. Thank you. All that I wanted to ask is about the fact that your certificate has 2017 year, stipulating that you completed 2017. That is all I want to clarify. Is that so? Hello, Gabriel.
Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Yeah,
that
I can hear you.
On your certificate,
Yes.
it is dated that you completed in 2017. Is that the case?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's dated on the certificate 2017.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
But then, please wait. Let me explain. I have the documents here all for the. I have all the documents here for the panelists for the vetting committee.
Yeah, I
The
get you.
university
You have
gave
explained
a
to me.
letter that
You have
they-
explained it to me.
that they were going to.
So what we will do is that you just forward the. You just take. You can scan those ones with any app you have on your phone, like a scanner. Scan those documents and then forward it to the EC for us so that you just have a look at it. Beatrice.
Okay, honorable chair, I think you've not given me audience to. Can you give me audience to explain and show you one document before I forward them to
Gabriel.
the email
Yeah,
for you?
I guess what you are saying. You've explained to us how your name, you did not, you actually passed the course, but there was a mistake with inputting your name. And
exactly.
what
And
happened
the
was that
university gave
your name was omitted from
exactly.
the graduation list. And
Exactly.
they gave you a letter.
Yes, this is the letter.
Yes.
And the letter says that they will correct the thing on the portal. And this is the evidence that the thing have been corrected on the portal. So if this document I have was corrected earlier, my name would have been part of the graduation list. But the university told me that they pleaded and the name have been published already.
Okay.
And the graduation is only once. They
Yeah.
cannot come and do graduation for me alone. That's how
Yeah.
come you saw that my name was added to the 2017
Sure.
batch.
Okay. So these mistakes sometimes happen, but at the end of the day, we all take responsibility and then we accept certain things. Personally, let me just give you a personal. So I wrote an exam for my MPH and I was supposed to be given an A and I was given a C in University of Ghana. And I contacted the lecturer and then at first he didn't even want to check his machine to see what happened, what was there, because I know what I wrote. So after continuously visiting his office for almost 2 months, he went into his computer, checked the results, and realized that I should have had 92 over 100 and should have had an A. But when he was imputing, he was putting in the University of Ghana uses software, and he says there was a mistake because he saw the part where the mistake was. So he told me they were going to change it. I followed this up for another 3 months and it was never changed. Eventually, I had to graduate with a C when I knew very well that it was supposed to be an A. So I'm just trying to clarify certain things. So what you just have to do for us, just scan those documents and then send it to us. And then we will look at it and then deliberate on the way forward. Solo, do you have a question? Solo? Okay.
Yeah. Question. Yeah. Mr. Gabriel. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, sir.
Yeah. What vision do you have for that station?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I was asking.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I was asking, what vision do you have for that station?
What
Vision do you have for that association?
Hello.
Oh, thank
Hello.
you very much. By the grace of God, my vision. Yeah, hello.
Okay, continue.
Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello,
Please, can you hear me?
Hear you.
Okay. Yeah, my vision for the association is, by the grace of God, help in building a stronger. Our elders say that there is a reason why we grow our nails, so that when the part of your body itches you, you can use it to scratch it. I believe strongly that we graduates of University of Health and Licenses, we are the nails that the university has produced over the years. And as partners in the development of the school, we need to come back to develop the school. So by the grace of God, we are going to. Hello.
How are you going to achieve this?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. We are listening to you.
Yeah, did you hear my question?
Hello.
Yeah, I was asking how you are going to achieve this vision.
Okay, thank you very much. My leadership skills will largely depend on the majority concerns or majority views and thoughts of representatives from the various year groups. So before we achieve our vision, or before I initiate any action, or before we take any agenda, we will make sure that I have a broader consultation with all the representatives from the various year groups, so that whatever we want to achieve will be a true reflection of the concerns from the various year groups. So I will work in proximity with all the representatives, the stakeholders of the university, the stakeholders in terms of governments, officials, every other person that matters in the development of you as a whole. We are going to bring all of them.
Thank you very much. I want to ask where are you working currently with now? Yeah, I want to ask why.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you clear, Mark, but I can't hear Solo.
Okay, let's move. Solo, let's move to someone else, and then we'll get back to you.
Question is, where are you working? That was the question.
Hello, Agbanyo.
At North District Health Directorate.
As what? Hello, did you get the question? You work at Ghana Health Service, North District Health Directorate. As what?
As a degree nurse, as a nurse.
Okay, all right. Ivy, let's give B. B wants to ask a question, and then
Yes,
so that
as a
she
professional nurse.
Okay, B, you can ask your question.
Okay, Mr. Agbanyo, when you were the president for NAMSA, there was an issue on some settlement, okay. What is the assurance that if you become the president of the alumni, there will be nothing about financial issues, whereby you go and see a treasurer for money without the other executives knowing and all those stuffs?
I didn't hear the first sentence where you said there was an issue of embezzlement.
When you were the NAMSA president, there was an issue about some about some embezzlement, financial embezzlement, some monies that were not accounted for, and all others. So I'm asking, if we give you the opportunity to become the president, or the way that the truth, or the way that you won't do the same thing, what is the assurance that what happened some years ago won't happen now, about how you manage your finances, going for money without other executives knowing, you and only the treasurer, or you and only the financial secretary, those kind of stuff.
Okay,
what is the assurance?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Alumni.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. As far as I'm concerned, there was no issue, no document about the name Gabriel Agbanyo of embezzling any fund when he was serving as NAMSA president of the UHAS. So please, what you are saying, I'm not aware of it. If there is any document anywhere to confirm the fact that Gabriel Agbanyo has embezzled fund while serving as NAMSA president, may I humbly request that you make it possible to available for all of us. But as far as I am concerned, I am not aware Gabriel has embezzled any fund.
B, do you have any documents?
Okay, I don't have any document, but I was the treasurer. Okay, but wait, so I'm just asking that in case whereby like there'll be money issues, like where not really like.
So you have withdrawn your question. You are asking a new question.
Yes.
Because the first question you asked, you premised it by saying that there was some financial embezzlement. There's no document. There's no document. B. There's no document to show that he embezzled any funds. So we have withdrawn that question. So you are now asking a new question.
Yes, like I think I didn't use the words right. Okay, I meant like when there is financial problems whereby he needs money and he won't tell other executives, but he will go and maybe ask only the financial secretary, those kind of stuffs, whereby other executives won't be aware of what he does with the association money and those things here. There is no documents to that, but I was a witness to few of it. That's why I'm asking. What's the assurance that it won't happen as he's coming as an alumni president?
All right, Gabriel. So she's saying she has withdrawn the question on. She has withdrawn the question on the financial issues or the embezzlement, but she is asking, based on the fact that she's an eyewitness to the fact that you could go directly to the treasurer or the financial secretary and request for money without the consent of the other executives. What assurance are you going to give to us that these things, if it happened in the past, it is not going to happen again?
Okay. Thank you very much for the question. To the best of my knowledge, I am not aware of anything that she's saying. If she has any documents or any audio or any videotapes to confirm or to support her claims, fair enough, she can present it to you. Okay. But as far as I am concerned, I'm not aware of any claims like that. I don't have anything like that to any answer.
Okay, sure. All right. You move on.
Okay, Mark, I update him and no problem. So my next question, as the incoming president, what are some of the ways that you will help the association to raise funds apart from the youth?
Thank you very much. By the grace of God, raising money for association works are not only through dues or special levies. By the grace of God, we are going to, in my administration, we are also going to depend on partners. We are going to depend on individual NGOs. We are going to depend on governments, and we're going to partner with a lot of people in terms of pushing our agenda to the benefits of the members of the association. So we are not only going to depend on dues in terms of generation of funds, we're going to depend on sponsors, NGOs, government officials, individuals from all walks of life to raise money to support our agenda.
All right, thank you very much. Ivy, do you have any questions?
Yes, hello. Gabriel, how do you do?
Yeah, I'm very fine, Honorable Secretary.
So, first of all, this is just a comment. So, Mark asked the type of leadership style you have, and then you mentioned transformational and then charismatic. So, those are more of leadership models and theories rather than style. So, the leadership styles are laissez-faire, affiliative, autocratic, democratic. Those are leadership styles. So the things you mentioned are leadership theories and then models. Okay, now getting to my question.
Okay. Thanks for the correction. Thanks for the correction.
Yeah, so you mentioned the vision. Oh, I think it's fair you see my face. So, yeah, so you mentioned the vision you have for the association. Wonderful. Now, and then all the other thoughts that are coming out. What will you do in case you don't get the opportunity to be the president this time around? What will you do? Or how will you come out with this, your ideas and your plans and then the vision for the association?
Okay, thank you very much. I've not really sat down to think about that one. And all I know is by the grace of God, the voice of the electorate will speak and Gabriel Agbanyo will become the next president of the alumni. For the other question that you just asked, I've not really sat down to think about the other possible ways. So sorry, I don't have any answer to that question now. All I know is that the electorate will speak and Gabriel Agbanyo, by the grace of God, will become the next US alumni president.
Okay, that's fine. And then the next question is that when you become the alumni president, how do you intend binding us together? Because there have been issues of back and forth with your with the whole process. Now, how do you intend binding us together? You've not thought about the fact that you may not become the president, but I'm sure you've thought about the fact that you will become the president. So how do you intend bringing us together?
Sorry, before I answer your question, it's like you wanted to say something. You said there were issues like how, was there any chaos? Was there any row somewhere
No,
that
I've asked
Gabriel was involved in? Uh-huh. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Ivy.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I think what she was trying to say is that there could have been certain situations in the past. I don't know what situation she's talking about, but as it stands now, yes, people have questioned your eligibility with respect to aspiring for this position, and I think some people might have said things you don't like, and so on and so forth. And she's asking that in case you are to win, how are you going to bring everyone on board? Hello, Gabriel, can you
As
hear me?
alumni president, by the grace of God, that I will become. I am going to be the president for all, and I'm a peace ambassador. By the grace of God, I have been able to. I was a peace ambassador for the general election in 2016, and I've been recognized and selected as a peace ambassador. So, in terms of bringing people together to champion a common cause, where there were maybe there might be varying views. By the grace of God, I have that skill, and I'll be I'll bring that on board to be able to work with everyone. Some may not be able to buy in your vision as we are about to contest, but that does not mean if I win, I should not bring them on board. As a man of peace, I'll bring everyone on board to be able to work in the collective interest of the association.
Okay, all right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, one last question. Gabriel, what do you find, or what have you identified as your weakness, and how have you been able to manage to deal with that weakness?
Okay, thank you very much. One of my greatest weaknesses all the time, seeing others smile, and whilst you are, like I would say that my weakness over the years has been like you are always fighting for others, and then by the grace of you're fighting for others whilst they are smiling, you are in tears. Sometimes that has been one of my major weakness. I would say that whilst they are smiling, you are in tears. But then I just take comfort in it, and I will make sure that I motivate myself enough, and that is one of the key style of a leader.
Okay, thank you very much. Richard, do you have a question for him? Hello, Richard.
Yes, I have a question. I love documents for showing us some. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
hello. Yeah.
Marcus, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Gabriel, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. So I was saying I love the fact that you are presenting documents. But if I look on your CV, um, there is no bio data. Was it an oversight or you have explanation to that?
Biodata. Can you
Yes.
explain the part to me?
Right. So there is no um, date of birth, no place. I can see some few things, but they are not up to what goes into biodata. Educational level, you will be attended.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thanks for drawing my attention to that.
I think another
Hello?
thing with the fact that you presented just one referee, I think two referees would do, because
Yeah.
the one you
Yes,
presented couldn't respond to the call.
I was actually coming to that before. I was coming to the referee
Okay,
also. You provided only one.
okay.
And when I look at your experience, you said you were the president for the Anglo Youth
Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
Richard.
Anglo Secondary School or Anglo Senior High. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Can
you.
you hear me?
Yeah, hello?
Right. I'm asking if you are the president of the Anglo Senior High School Student Association Medical, or the Anglo Senior High School also the president of.
Sorry, I didn't get your question well. Could you please take it again?
Yeah, hello, Richard.
Yes.
Can you ask the question again?
Hello, Gabriel.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello.
Yeah, Richard, you can talk now.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
I think there's a delay. There's a delay. Okay. Um, I was asking you to clarify if you were the president of the Anglo Senior High School Student Association or the Anglo Senior High School Student Association medical team. Which of them were you the president of? Because that will lead me to my next question.
Okay, thank you very much. I am the leader for the Anglo Senior High School All Student Medical Team, and I am the president for the Anglo Senior High School All Students Association 2011 batch.
Hello, I can hardly hear you.
Yeah, I'm
Hello.
saying that I am, yeah, hello?
Yeah, okay. Gabby, continue.
I am the president for the Anglo Senior High School All Students Association 2011 batch, and I am the leader for the Anglo Senior High School All Student Medical Team.
Okay, so I see here president for Anglo Senior High School All Student Association medical team, right? Then beneath it, under that, we have responsible for general and effective running of the association. So I want to know, is it the association or the medical team? So you need to be clear on that.
please, I am the leader for the Anglo Senior High School Old Student Medical Team, not the entire Old Students Association.
Okay,
But when we're
then
talking
me-
about the entire old students, yeah, the old students of Anglo Senior High School, we have a medical team. The school started in the 1950s, so all the medical staffs from the 1950s to date, I am their leader. That is what that part means.
okay,
But then when it's talking about the present for a
then
particular
your
year by,
supportive clauses and that statement is not holding you out. You continue to read like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They are not holding the statement that you started the experience with. If you can check that.
for which one, please?
I mean, still under your experience. You started by saying the president of the medical team, right? And then under that, there are 6
No,
bullet
the document I submitted. Uh-huh.
Hello,
points that you
Gabriel.
mentioned. I'm using a different document. Okay, let's move on. Your nomination
Hello,
form.
Gabriel.
Yes, hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes, so the document you submitted, you stated that you are the president of the Anglo, the medical team. Is that not it? But beneath it, you say you are responsible for the association. So it's a bit inconsistent. Do you understand? It's just inconsistent, like the way you stated you
Oh,
completed
okay.
2016 and then, yes, that kind of thing. So we want conformity. So you are the one in charge of the medical team. Then your role should be in respect to the medical team and not to the association. I hope that is better.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think Mark will
Yeah,
go on.
Richard, do you have any more questions? Or we can end the session. If there's no question. Hello, Richard.
Nomination form. 2 people endorse the form for you. Is that right? Hello.
Yeah, hello, I can hear you.
Interim alumni president and then alumni president. I want you to clarify that for me. The 2 people who are 3 of your nomination form, the endorsement. The 2 people who endorse the
Richard, we can't really hear you well. I don't know why, but
form for you. One is interim president.
Hello, Richard, can you type your question so that I'll ask for you? If you can type the question out.
Oh, he can still. Can you please hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. It's better now.
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you now.
Okay, I was asking that on your nomination form, the 2 people who endorsed the form for you, they are all serving in a way as the president of the association. One is interim and one is the president. I want clarification on that.
Okay, thank you very much. The first endorser, which is Mark Hammond, is an ex-official and then interim president. Then Desmond Utu came as the elected president now.
Okay, all right.
Hello. Yeah.
Right. That's fine. That's fine. So that will be all.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mark, quickly. So,
Yeah.
Gabriel, please fetch us with the supporting document today, because we actually did a background check already. So we'll have to go through your own again. We have to cross-check the document with the school again. So please help us send it quickly as possible. If within the next 30 minutes, just do an Adobe scan and then quickly send it to Solomon or the email and then we'll take it from there.
Ivy, let's not give him too much pressure. I'm sure he may also have other things to attend to. So let's give him till tomorrow. Tomorrow by 9 a.m.
So tomorrow is fine.
Yeah, tomorrow morning by 9 a.m. So Gabriel, kindly send us those documents which the school indicated that they made an error, and for which reason you are supposed to I don't know, for lack of a better word, for you to be considered as part of those who were supposed to have graduated in 2016. We'll be very happy to get those documents. So kindly get us the scanned copy of those documents by
that was not the statement I said the school. Mr. Chairman, please, that's not the statement I said the school made. That's not the statement I said the school made.
I only said because of lack of proper words. We are just going to look at those documents to ascertain that the school actually admitted that they made an error. You get it? For which reason we will then deliberate on whether you were supposed to have been included in the 2016 or not. That's what we need to find out. So whatever documents you have, just scan them and get it to us by tomorrow morning so that we'll work on it. But thank you very much for your time and your patience as well. We realized that we had a lot of challenges. You were one of the first people, but anytime we add you, it seems we are not able to get through to you. Either your mic was off or your network will just be fluctuating. And that was why we asked it due to this time. But we are very grateful for your time.
Not at all. Not
we are
at
very
all.
grateful for your time and
not at
your
all,
patience.
Mr. Chairman.
All right. So you hear from us again.
Not at all, Mr. Chairman.
You hear from us again. We wish you the best and enjoy your night.
Oh, Mr. Chairman, you're not giving me enough time to even respond to some of the things you say.
Oh, you want to talk? Okay,
you have already.
You can. The session will be over soon. That's why I'm. So you can respond. You can actually talk. Whatever you want to say, you can say it.
No, you've already concluded. No, you've already you've already concluded. It's okay. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It's like you're not giving me enough time to even respond to a lot of things. Yeah, that's what I see.
You think so? You think I did not give you enough time to respond to something? I was only clarifying what Ivy said. Ivy said you should send documents this evening. And I told her that you may be busy. You may have other things doing. So it is rather better for you to send the documents tomorrow morning. That was all that I said. So the documents that you have...
as in the connection.
Connection. Oh, I mean,
the connection,
with the connection, that's what I'm saying.
Connecting me via the Zoom.
Yeah. You were the first person who was waiting, the first session, as at 6 o'clock. But anytime we connected you, either you weren't able to join. I think it may be network issues. Either you were not able to join. At one point you joined, but then your mic, we kept saying that you should put on your mic so that you would, but I think you weren't hearing what we were saying. So eventually you went off. And so anytime you wanted to join again, I tried adding you again, but you weren't still, I don't know. I think it was just the network. All right, so we are very sorry about that. And thankfully, we have been able to have the session. So that's the most important thing. So we wish you well and you hear from us. But we'll be waiting for the documents latest by tomorrow morning by 9 a.m. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Do you have anything to say?
Oh, I just want to congratulate all of you for the good work you are doing. And I so much believe that for me, I owe no one any allegiance except the vetting committee. So all the documents you have requested for, I will present them to you. I kept them because I know a time will come like this for political reasons. That's why I have kept them. And I'll make all of them available to you. But I just want to assure the vetting committee that I'm complying with all the things you are saying you are doing. But at the same time, let us all be mindful that there are a lot of people out there who are watching us. We want to build a vibrant alumni for ourselves. So let us uphold morals for ourselves and let us not be guided by mixed feelings and all that. I wish you all of you well too as well. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much.